So Sieglinda's here now.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Supposed to go here and tell her yes again.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
So now what I believe we're supposed to do
Really? I'm sorry.
is go to where he is in the what's it called place? In Lost Islith. And this is one of the reasons I didn't kill the Firekeeper, even though you can. Is because well, I needed to come back here for this. Do you have anything else I didn't buy?
What is it?
You can see this is still open. I don't really want that. I'll buy this just to see what it looks like. I already have one of these, so I don't care. So let's go into Lost Islith and find that dude. Okay, so here he is, right here. But he doesn't seem to be, moving. Oh, hi.
Well, hello again. I have finally located my father. All of your help was invaluable to us. Thank you so much. I was finally able to pass on my mother's last words.
You gonna give me anything for that?
My father? He went on his final adventure. Don't worry. That's just the way he is. Undead or no. Sort of reassuring, really. He goes hollow. I'll just have to kill him again.
What? Whoa.
My father? Don't worry. He goes
So, yeah. Well, I better go and get that stuff, huh? Okay. Okay, so now that we're done that, I've got my souls back, and I actually got some more Demon Titanite from fighting the Titanite Demon. There are a couple of that I haven't killed over in Sen's Fortress. I'll eventually get those. Before I end the game, I get a bunch of other stuff that I want to do, just in case I want to ever do a New Game Plus on this character. Let's see if I don't have to level up. Just barely. Well. Okay, so we have enough intelligence to start raising our dexterity. Okay, now where we want to go is Ash Lake for the last part, and the Stone Dragon I think is the closest to that. And there's a lot of... What's up, dragon? There's a lot of things that can go wrong with this storyline. I had thought I did it wrong, but him falling asleep is normal. That's what's supposed to happen. Obviously, he sleeps a lot in the game. It's freaking narcoleptic. But, like, after he didn't kill himself when I talked to him, I should have realized that... or he didn't kill himself, or he dies. One of the two. If he's at below 50% health in that fight with the... I think they're called Chaos Eaters. The kind of plant monsters. Then he'll die, and you'll get his item and some humanity. If you complete it by killing all those things, you'll get the speckled stone plate, which is the thing that I got. Sort of like the things I got from the other places. Okay, let's try to kill this guy with attacks here. There we go. Oh, and I don't have my picking up stuff ring. That sucks. So they're back by the first bonfire in this area, and I'm probably just going to homeward bone away once I'm done with this. Just take me back to Firelink. I probably will try to avoid these two clams. What's my shield at? +4? Yeah. I was thinking how many souls. You need 2,000 to upgrade the shield. Can I cut across here? I can. I'm just trying to avoid having to fight both of these at the same time if I can. Just avoid fighting them all together. We're going to see these in the crystal area we're going to next. Just sort of... I suppose it's technically a different area than the Duke's Archives, but whatever. You can't get into the Duke's Archives anyway until you do stuff. So oh, I can go up this way. Okay. I was about to say I think I just went a wrong way around that dune. And since we did everything properly, they should be over here. Yep, there they are. One big happy family. Did she kill him? What's going on over here?
My father. All hollow now. He's been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Katerina. You assisted us most greatly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now.
And she gives us a Titanite slab. Poor Sigmire.
Dear father.
There are no good endings in Dark Souls. Actually, if you don't complete a storyline, he survives. So let's get out of here. But, you know, he's disappointed and stuff. I mean, what's worse? I suppose there's some debate whether any of these endings are good at all. I don't think that any of the endings are good for any of the characters. Basically, like, if you don't tell the guy up here that about the Chaos Pyromancies, he gets all disappointed and doesn't do anything. Like, Dude Man here. Actually, I could probably trigger him to go. Let's go ahead and do that. What do I have to buy from you?
Oh, hello. Then as promised.
Oh, that's 60,000 souls worth of stuff. And I'd want to get the lingering... You have to buy the lingering dragon crest ring, maybe, too.
Goodbye, then.
So we'll save that for later. All he does is he gets followed and is up in the Duke's Archives. So let's go ahead and head back. As I said, there's, yeah, you just appear here. 20 Estus Flasks. I'm going to rest this one just to make sure I reappear here if I die, so I'm not all the way back at the bonfire. Although, at one of these warpable bonfires, it's kind of okay to just use the Firelink one as your source of Estus Flasks. It means that you have to warp, but, hey. If you were short on humanities, you could save a lot of humanity that way. Okay, since we're cool on this stuff, I don't think we need to have this ring equipped anymore. Oh, I don't think I ever looked at the Cat Covenant ring. We can't use it anymore because we betrayed them. But basically, if you use it in the area, anywhere I guess, you can get warped to the forest when people come in. inner human, and you'll fight them. Okay, so because I don't want to fight these guys, let's just run past all of them. Just gonna run over to this area. Little reason to fight them aside from getting souls, so go over here. And usually I don't bother fighting this first guy either. But he just turned the wrong way. Oop. Sometimes shit like that will happen, and you are forced to do stuff. Okay, so this is the Crystal Cave. I need to get away from these guys. At least get them to a point where I can fight them more easily. I think I'm gonna have to fight this one, but I'd rather not do it on these ledges here. Notice that item right there. Those attacks make a lot more sense here. And I'm sure you've noticed that the Moonlight Butterfly thing is over there. Okay, at least one of them's heading back. They're both heading back. These aren't hostile. If you don't touch them, they just kind of hang out. And they don't land. You can kill them with ranged attacks, though, if you want. I think they just give some souls. There's no real reason to fight them. They just kind of hang out and look like some kind of dude. That guy's decided that he actually does want to fight us. Oh. That was unpleasant. I don't think I can get back up here. They probably can, now that I'm thinking about it. So, you may have noticed over here, there's kind of these crystals falling down onto what looks like nothing, and hitting. If you use one of your... Are they coming back up at me? Yeah. If you use one of your, what are those called? The things I don't have equipped anymore. You can drop them on there, and you can see that there's actually a solid surface. Or you can drop the a message like over here. This is actually, I think, a developer message over here. And that's the gimmick of this area, is invisible platforms. Path ahead, yeah. And you can kind of see where the paths are because of the falling snow crystals, something from the ceiling. Now, these platforms are exceedingly dangerous. They're very bad for fighting on. I wouldn't recommend it unless you have to. So if you can, just go past them to fight these guys. These guys will not respawn, but I just want to fight them over here rather than on the ledge. If you can get them to fall off, that would be best. But if you can't, I guess do what you normally do to these guys. Oop. I had my binoculars equipped. That wouldn't have been good. Ah, that's bad. Come on, do something. Since it's progress, I don't mind using my spells on them. That was weird. Kind of climbed up that pole. Now here, there's another platform here. Gonna fall down there. And there's an item down there. I can't click this guy because he's through the floor. And you can't, like, fire projectiles through there or anything like that. The area forward is actually through there. We're supposed to go across here. But there's an item below us. And I'm pretty much honor bound to try to get all the items. So, go ahead and drop down here. Now, one of the things to note is to never drop onto that side of the thing. You always drop on this side so that you don't fall off. blue chunk. Don't get too close to the edge here, either. Because they will... Okay. They'll knock you off. I'm not going to worry about those souls. Whatever, it's fine. We don't have to go that way anyway. Oh, you know what? I never rescued Big Hat Logan, did I? I didn't. And I just ignored a bunch of dudes coming up here. Oop. Ah. This time that. Jesus. Okay. We're good now. Since I guess I have to fight this guy. He's gonna teleport away now. I might as well have my... Oh. Item drop ring equipped. Nope, nothing. Okay. And we're actually getting to the point where we no longer heal ourselves to full when using our Estus flasks. I guess we've been at that point for a while. Think about it. So I want to go... Where do I want to go here? I guess I just want to go to the other side so I can turn around the staircase. Upstairs. Now, normally you don't have to worry about this, but I had forgotten to do this before. Well, I guess I didn't really have to do it that way, did I? Oh, I know what I was doing. I was thinking about fighting the other guy, and you have to turn it around for that. Okay. Okay. But we're back on track. You can't really see the gold dudes from up here. I suppose that's fine. Now, you could kind of shortcut your way down by, like, jumping down the different ledges and stuff like that, but, I don't know if there's any reason to do that. Ah. Lock-on betrayed me there. I was hoping to be facing... You know what? Screw it. Oh, it didn't kill him. There we go. Screw both y'all. Okay. So do these guys respawn? They do. Okay. Okay, so if you come down here after doing that stuff, these guys will be back, but the extra ones, I suppose, will not. They won't leave this room, though. I don't think. As you can see, that one kind of retreated back in. You just kind of kill them all with the doorway from the doorway with magic if you want. Just be careful here. I want to get killed by these guys. Ran out. Since I'm going to be warping back to the bonfire anyway, it hardly matters. So we use the Archive Tower Giant Cell Key.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
So he's a jerk and makes us pay for them after he finds them. And we get another Firekeeper soul. This one's just a generic one. Doesn't have anything special about it. Do you just say the same thing?
Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives.
The archives are right here, bro. Whatever. Okay. So. Once we do that, we can come in here. And Logan will be sitting over here.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Sith's immortality.
What's that?
The secret of Sith's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Sith is a true undead. Different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Sith when you turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
So, I don't know why it repeats that line there. It always does that. We have to kill a crystal thing, and which is in the Crystal Cave. I don't know why it calls it the Crystal Forest, but there's a forest there. I suppose it's fine. So we have to go down there.
The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge. the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful scaleless beast.
You know I'm gonna go kill him.
The tomes stop them, and I...
So, he will now sell different things. He will sell Crystal Soul Spear, which is an upgraded version of Soul Spear. Yeah, 36 intelligence, Jesus. Crystal Magic Weapon, and Homing Crystal Soul Mass. He will sell basically the same things he's had before. I guess I never bought Great Heavy Soul Arrow from him. But as you can see, it's quite expensive. We'll need over 100,000. It's like 148,000. I might as well buy this now. So 140,000 to do that.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I would absorb it, then share it with you.
To trigger his storyline, I'll probably do that kind of stuff off screen after I kill Seath. So let's move on. I'm gonna get all the items in the crystal place, but I probably won't fight all the enemies because it's annoying. The area is quite nasty. I'm sure you can see that. If you're not worried about if you get the items and then just run past all the enemies, it's quite easy to deal with. And if you know the path, it's not that bad. But yeah, you come in here the first time, you don't know what to do. It's pretty bad. It's not like Blight Town bad, but it's pretty bad. Okay. And I wonder what I figured this out pretty quickly, the thing about the falling thingamabobs. But I guess if you didn't figure that out, what kind of trouble you would be in, it's pretty hard. Now, as I said, there's several ways of figuring this thing out. If you have those prism stones, you can just drop prism stones, and it's fairly easy. You can just watch where these things are falling, but sometimes they're a little bit deceptive. The paths are a little bit windy later on, so you have got to be careful. And I forgot to upgrade my armor. And we do have to jump down here, but I'm just going to ignore those souls. If you look behind us, there's some stuff. There's even a crystal gecko. Not bad. And this way has some optional goodies. You can see over there, there is an item. You can see in front of us that someone has placed a message right here, path ahead. So let's re-equip our prism stones. I don't know why I had them unequipped. And just drop some and see where they land. Just move a few steps forward. Drop another one. And this way you can see your path back as well. And as long as they break directly in front of you, you're okay. Ah, look at that. Path is turned. Let's check either direction. Yep, there we go, this way. Unpredictably, we can see that on the sides. Just keep dropping them in your way. I love games that have like utility items like this. Items that you wouldn't think are all that great, but can make some fairly difficult stuff easy if you pay attention and do it properly. And these things help you do that. Oh, look, it turned again. quite a tricksy area, isn't it? You can't be too careful here. Well, I suppose if it took you like an hour to do this, that would be too careful. And I think we're pretty set this close to it. Yeah. And right here, we get the blue Titanite slab, which is used for upgrading enchanted weapons all the way. Now, I need to get back up to my set of things, and I just follow the trail of breadcrumbs back. Where does this happen here? Okay. I just needed to know where that turn was. Alternatively, you can shoot arrows into the path. That will also work. Or you can lay down messages. Let's make sure we don't accidentally hit something. I'm pretty sure this is just straight back. It's not like these things are very expensive anyway. Just being careful. Okay. And there we go. So, it says here that imminent fall. Well, that's not true. Again, it's just a matter of finding the way across. And you can see kind of towards the middle where people have left messages for you. I hope Dark Souls 2 has stuff like this. That don't necessarily have an obvious use on the surface. Although I hope they make some of the areas a little bit less annoying. Although having some annoying areas is good, because then it highlights how good the other areas are. I'm running out. About halfway gone. I won't need them anymore after this, but it's always nice to have every item forever. And over here we can get an item. A soul of a hero. So, I have to go up around this way. This is a good way of knocking yourself off the cliff there. Now this is the end of the area. Around here. And there are some very nasty fellows in here. Very nasty fellows. You see them? See those nasty fellows? I wouldn't say it's tough to get through here without fighting them. But it's definitely harder than I would like it to be. Because of the way they come at you. And if you go into that area without activating these guys, you can be in some real trouble. Okay, so it takes me 2 hits to stagger them. That's unpleasant. And because of the kind of constricted area that you have to fight them in, because you don't want to attract more than one of them. And I'm being very, very cautious about approaching them because of... well, they're extremely dangerous. So I'm being a little bit leery about moving in to attack. Which is perhaps a mistake. Okay. So that's one down. And I said that these were going to be in the area, so I'm sure that wasn't a surprise to anyone. I'm not sure if there's any items around here. There might be one over here. It's a clam. over here. I guess these are oysters. Nasty, filthy oysters. You can probably avoid fighting some of these, but I'm gonna try not to. That was a mistake. Just gotta be careful. Realize when they're going to... Ooh. That's usually what gets me, is that stab. Because it's the fastest move they have. There we go. Got him. Now, these things drop purging stones, which is very nice for this area because, well, Seath can curse you with that beam he has. I don't think there's any items over there. Yep, the one at the end is coming. So it looks like I'm going to have about 15 Estus flasks going in here. I wouldn't mind using a couple of my spells here. That's the grab. Okay. Let's get back here. Estus up. Oh, God. Hard to see. Is this guy retreating? He's not going to if I heal. Alright, let's just use a lightning spear on him. And if I ended up needing that charge of lightning spear, I probably wasn't going to win against the boss anyway. The curse bite ring would be extremely helpful in this boss fight, as I explained before, but I probably won't end up using it. There's a set of armor I have that is very good against curses, which is actually the paladin armor that you get from Paladin Leroy. Now that I got this guy back farther, there's the grab. Oop, oop. I was hoping he wouldn't knock me over there. It's good he didn't. Oh, why did I do that? I knew they always do that twice. Now, I don't know why anyone would kindle a bonfire. I guess it could be the one back at the Duke's Archives, but like all the bosses here, if you kill him, you get a bonfire in the area. And I would think that would mean that they kindled this bonfire. Now, I'm not sure why you would do that. Oh well. This guy we don't have to be as careful fighting, because, well, we do have to be careful to, like, not get hit by him and stuff. But he's far enough away so that we don't have to worry about attracting the attention of the other ones. Notice there's no fog door here, just like fighting Sif. There's a specific thing we have to do to activate the fight. Or rather, there's a condition we have to meet. And there we go. We didn't get any drops from these guys. Oh, I say that, and then I get one.